drinks and smoke a joint, Bubbles? Good. Want to have a few drinks and smoke a joint, Bubbles? Good.
Did you boys miss me? I know you did. Come on now. Hello, everybody. How we all doing today? What do you boys think? Webcam, no webcam? You know what? Let's do webcam this time. I don't think I've ever done webcam commentary before. So you know what? Let's throw the webcam on. Hey. Hang on a second, this isn't the right webcam. I need to pop over here really quick to grab this webcam. There we go. Much better. Okay then. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. This is the Duelist Kingdom Finals. It's technically the losers' finals, but it may as well be the finals because the winner of this match will be facing randoms in the grand finals. Therefore, this is kind of the finals, but it was a double elimination tournament. So right now, the winner's bracket is done. The winner of the winner's bracket was randoms. And the loser's bracket has one final match, which is Tato versus ThatUmiGuy334. So the winner of this match will be in the grand finals. It's not in caps, Tato. That's just the font that I'm using makes it look like everything is in caps, but it's not in caps. Well, the font that I'm using is like a Yu-Gi-Oh font, where all of even the lowercase is in caps, but just slightly smaller caps. The first T. No. I would, but that's not something I can edit in OBS. I would need to open up Photoshop to do that. You know what, Tato? Because you're such a nice guy. I will literally open up Photoshop just for you. I will lag the entire stream by opening up Photoshop. Just to uncapitalize a T. You fucking smiler, dude. I fucking despise you, Tato. I am now rooting for ThatUmiGuy334. I was rooting for Tato. I am now rooting for ThatUmiGuy334. Let it be known. there. Because I'm such a nice guy. You better win, ThatUmiGuy. I'm putting money on ThatUmiGuy now. Let me know when you guys are streaming so that I know to actually pull up your streams. I have your streams open, but I have them on I have them playing like the last stream that you guys did, just so I could set up the video area. You are? You both are? Okay, cool. Cool, ad break. Thank you. I guess ad block isn't doing too good today, huh? So enjoy the ad right there, boys. Let me guess. ThatUmiGuy's gonna give me one too? Yup. Cool. Enjoy watching the same ad, just at different parts, everybody.
Bring out the Dogecoin, quick!
Elon Musk will be proud. He will dedicate me a meme.
There he is.
Wait,
Fuck this guy, am I right?
Running on my streams, that's the first.
Every stream has like,
Nice.
but you don't get the money, so it's fucking lovely.
Alright.
Yeah, fuck you, Marcus.
Fuck
I know
you,
you're doing
dude.
it, motherfucker.
Fuck you. You know what? You know fucking what? Fuck you. Fuck
No,
you.
fuck you, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Where
You're
is
gonna
that guy? I'm gonna fucking
lose.
kill
You're
him.
gonna lose.
Where is that guy? I'm gonna fucking kill him. Fuck you. No, fuck you.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Real.
Hey, after this,
Hey,
let's.
what else? What
Hey,
else?
hey! I come in peace.
Hey, what else? What else?
After this, we should do a 15 card race.
Okay.
Yes,
Maybe.
I agree.
Deal. Deal. Deal.
All right, cool. Bye.
Maybe.
Yes, I agree.
Deal. Deal. Deal.
All right, cool. Bye. All right.
We go.
So these boys are doing their thing.
Motherfucker.
Good for them. Good for
I
them.
hear new monks in the chat.
Go to my.
What is going on?
Everybody, go to my channel and buy for 300.
And see, that's when we mute his stream just for a second here.
Yes, please. Okay.
There we go. All right. Anyways, all right, ready up, boys. Get going. Yeah, I'm all good to go. Like I said, you guys ready up in the race time, and then once you're both ready, I will quit out, which will officially start the race.
Okay, we got
We're doing it. We want red artists. We want everything else.
So we
It's your commentary on these runs. I miss doing commentary, Taylor. Honest to God.
if I'm losing by
Commentating runs is probably one of the most fun things that I've ever done on stream, while also being one of those things that I didn't think would be that much fun.
30 seconds,
I never thought it would be fun to commentate over a children's card game, video game from the 90s. However, it is really fun.
Marcus forfeiting being the Go-Go Grill.
And I feel like I can add some level of insight, at least, to these matches, you know? At least some level. For people who don't fully understand what's going on. Alright. So let's see here. I'm just waiting for ThatUmiGuy now to ready up, and once he readies up, I will start the race between these two boys. You guys like how I have my pop filter? You know, the pop filter that I never use because I never talk directly into my mic like this, but whenever I do, I use it so that you don't get my peas.
Do it on this so I can actually watch the ball at the same time. It's not
And my fucks.
fine. That's 2. That's 3. Oh, maybe not. Doesn't matter. I'll get one of these eventually.
GFC ASMR.
A single underscore. Okay, nice one.
Welcome.
That's fine.
This episode of GFC ASMR. I'm going to shave my scrotum live on stream. Get to see each individual hair.
He's actually doing ASMR into his mic. I'm screaming without the S. Graceful. Oh, it was actually way on me. Well, that was just rude. Alright.
I thought that.
All right.
He left the race for a second.
The match is beginning in 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. And now we get to enjoy the couple seconds of stream delay, and now they go. Looks like UmiGuy missed the message there.
I'm gonna lose the race
But it's okay. Let me make sure I got both of these boys in their best quality.
Yeah, I love the
Let me
fact that
make
no
sure
one's funny keywords.
we have the smallest amount of buffering going on. There we go. Alright, wish these boys some good luck. Like I said, the winner of this match will be facing randoms in the grand finals. So, the winner of this match will then be in the grand finals, right? Now, in the grand finals, there is randoms who won the winner's bracket, and the winner of this, who will be the winner of loser's bracket. Now, because UmiGuy and Tato are coming from loser's bracket, it means that if they want to win the tournament, they need to beat randoms in the grand finals 2 times in a row, whereas randoms only needs to beat them 1 time. So let's say, for example, UmiGuy wins this match. It's randoms versus UmiGuy, and then in randoms versus UmiGuy, UmiGuy wins. Well, if UmiGuy wins that match, then they will do another match. And then the winner of that second match will take, be the winner of everything. However, if in the first match of randoms versus UmiGuy, randoms wins, then it's all over right then and there. So because they're coming from loser's bracket, the person coming from loser's finals has to win twice. Person who's in winner's finals only has to win once. It's common double elimination rules for tournaments. This is how pretty much every single double elimination tournament in history has gone. But just for those of you who haven't seen it, that's how that works. So, yeah. I have some rosé wine here to, Tato with one hell of a starting deck there. Regeki Umi Beast Fangs for Tato. Or Regeki Umi Dragon Treasure, rather, for Tato. That's actually going to be huge. He doesn't have any dragons or thunders, though, so Tato's deck right now, Tato, remember, on the left, it doesn't look that strong as far as monsters goes. There's no dragons, there's no thunders. It doesn't look like he has that good of monsters. You can tell in that hand, there's not much fusibility going on in Tato's early game deck. So Tato might struggle a little bit in the early game until he gets a couple beasts, a couple females, a couple dragons, things like that. However, Tato will indeed have an advantage overall for late game, already having one equip being the Dragon Treasure and the Umi, which is also quite nice, and obviously Regeki. Meanwhile, UmiGuy on the right side looks like he started, if I can trust his counters, with 1 dragon and 1 Umi, but 0 equips, I'm guessing. Okay, Nate just said he had insect armor with laser cannon, makes sense. So right now, I would definitely say UmiGuy is in the lead as far as monsters goes, but Tato is in the lead as far as magics and equips goes. Really just a 1 equip lead. You definitely would want to be Tato, I would say, in this situation. Obviously, starting with 1 equip is far more important than starting with 1 dragon. But this early on, even having an advantage like that, it can go away so quickly, especially since both of these boys are about to be fighting Rex. Now, if they're smart, they will BCD Rex in campaign for a chance to win Beast Fangs. That could be UmiGuy's chance to catch up, or it could be Tato's chance to widen the gap, so we will see.
Yeah, I think I'll go to DNK for a bit. So we'll hopefully get BTD on Rex and get the... I prefer to get in SA on Rex because of the 86 chance.
So Tato going into Rex now. Looks like both of these boys skipping Egypt 1, of course. Tato's deck not being very fusible. You're kind of seeing that yet again in that opening hand. 0 fusions. Best he can play is a 900. Just gonna... That should actually be good for pretty much every card that's... Except for Little D. That's actually really unlucky for Tato, a Little D being played. Oh, but he's able to draw an 1800. He's totally fine. That's actually kind of funny because 900 in Sun is actually... that's actually enough to kill a Clown Zombie, which is what Rex will kind of commonly play above 1000 attack. His Clown Zombie, it's 1350 in Moon, and a 900 in Sun would have beaten that. And it's very, very unlikely for Rex to play anything else above 1000 attack other than that, so the game kind of out to get Tato there. Not that it really made a big difference, as you can see Tato easily pulled through the duel, but I just thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. I started with 2 Alligator? Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
Why?
The question is, are either of these boys going to try hard for a BCD? I'm guessing they both will.
I'm going BCD anyway, so... Some of us want a Beast Fangs, okay?
Yeah, I will root for Beast Fangs. we both go Doomy, we can as well both get Beast Fangs, right?
Tato finishing up his duel here. Will definitely be a BCD. And it looks like UmiGuy is also going to be finishing his up. Let's see if Tato can get the coveted Beast Fangs. So if Tato... Okay, so that's actually going to be 1 extra turn for UmiGuy there, unfortunate. If Tato does manage to get Beast Fangs and UmiGuy doesn't, then that's actually going to be a little scary for UmiGuy, having a 2-equip deficit this early on. Let's see if Tato got it. He got a Dragon Zombie, but he did not get anything else. So no Beast Fangs. So this is UmiGuy's chance to catch up. Let's see if he does it. So if UmiGuy is able to win a Beast Fangs here, he will pretty much even the playing field with Tato as far as equips go. So this is really his chance to catch up here and pretty much tie things up right now. Let's see. He does not get it, but he does get an Oscillo Hero and a Wicked Dragon from the looks of things. I only saw, I think it was 1 of each. Yeah, 1 of each, an Oscillo Hero and a Wicked Dragon. He also got some other usable stuff like beasts and whatnot. Overall, I would say that duel was better for UmiGuy, getting a Dragon and a Thunder. Now, granted, Tato obviously did get a Dragon Zombie, which is a tier 2, but I think at this stage in the game, I would rather win a low Dragon and a low Thunder instead of just winning a high Dragon and no Thunders. So, unfortunately for UmiGuy, he's not going to be able to tie it up as far as equips go. However, there's actually a difference in farm going on here. I don't know if you guys notice this, but Tato is right now farming Duelmaster K, who is a great place to farm for, you know, dragons, thunders, things like that. UmiGuy actually opting to farm Rex here. Now, Rex also has a very decent chance to drop dragons. Not the best chance to drop thunders, but still a chance. However, UmiGuy could be thinking of potentially trying again for that Beast Fangs to tie things up with Tato while still kind of farming for his deck. Now, the farming that he's doing as far as Dragons and Thunders goes won't necessarily be as efficient as Tato's because Duelmaster K has a better chance, but if UmiGuy gets lucky here, he could potentially walk out of Farm 1 with better monsters than Tato and equal equips. So I think it's a decent move by UmiGuy to do this. Oh, it looks like he's actually SA powing and not BCDing. Now that I look at it, so it looks like he's not even going to be going for the Beast Fangs here. So yeah, looks like he's just gonna go hard for dragons then. Typically, when you SA POW Rex, you're just going hard for dragons. You could still win Thunders, it's just not as common. He got a dragon zombie, so that's always good. Tato getting dragon statue and 2 other small dragons. Tato winning 3 dragons from a single Duel Master K duel. Very, very good duel for Tato there.
You're gonna need some beasts, please. Thunders.
Tato now at 4 dragons, which is definitely nice, but 0 thunders, which is worth keeping in mind. So right now, we have Tato with 4 total dragons, 0 thunders, 1 equip, and UmiGuy with 3 total dragons, 1 total thunder, and 0 total equip. So I would say that Tato definitely has a lead right now. I don't think it's a big lead or anything like that. This is the type of lead that could change instantaneously with, you know, Tato getting one bad, not even a bad duel, but like a not that good duel, and UmiGuy getting a slightly above average duel. It would change just like that. So far from over, far from unrecoverable, not even remotely close to that. Still neck and neck for the most part, but definitely Tato has the edge at the moment. Yeah, 15 drops per duel.
I'm gonna literally play just
So the question is UmiGuy gonna waste 1 turn here to go for the BCD?
to make a first HDD, but no. I'm gonna just
Probably not. I'm guessing he's gonna continue SA powing. Yeah, he's gonna continue to SA pow here. Let's see if it pays off for him. He's really gonna need it to pay off at this point. Oh, was that Weevil, actually? No, it wasn't. Okay. I saw his splits, and it made me think for a second that he might have moved on. Let's see. Gets a Wicked Dragon. That's good, for sure. Meanwhile, Tato getting nothing, just like I said, could definitely happen. Tato getting nothing, definitely not good for Tato. And 2 Crawling Dragon number 2s. That's 3 dragons in 1 duel for UmiGuy now. Tato gets 3 dragons in 1 duel, and then UmiGuy gets 3 dragons in 1 duel. But I gotta say, I'd rather be UmiGuy as far as which 3 dragon duel we got, because he got 2 Crawling Dragon number 2s in a single duel. Right now, UmiGuy with 6 total dragons and 1 thunder. However, 3 of those 6 dragons, half of them are big 1600 plus dragons, which for those of you who don't know is really good, because it means you can fuse Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon with 2 cards. So if he does Crawling Dragon number 2 plus Thunder, that's 2 cards instantly into Twin-Headed. Whereas a small dragon, if you did a small dragon plus a Thunder, it would first make Thunder Dragon, and then you would have to add on another dragon or Thunder to make Twin-Headed. So yeah, that's really big for UmiGuy. So UmiGuy definitely comfortably in the lead as far as monsters go. I mean, Tato has 4 dragons and 0 thunders, and UmiGuy has 6 dragons and 1 thunder, so he's winning in the dragons department, he's winning in the thunders department, barely. He's winning in the big dragons department. Tato really only having the lead right now in that single equip that he started with, and that can change quickly, so now, the real question, I think, now is who is going to move on first? Who is going to grow a giant set of scrotum testicles and move on before the other guy? See what Tato gets over here. Looks like a baby dragon, nothing else if I saw properly here. Looks like he's going in for another duel. Yep. Oh, he got a Kaminari Kozu as well. Didn't see that. Unless he bought that before he did that duel, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he won that. Meanwhile, over at UmiGuy, who just did his first Duel Master K, let's see how it went for him, gets a Bolt Penguin. Any Thunders at this stage in the game is really going to be huge for ThatUmiGuy and Tato, honestly. And nothing else for ThatUmiGuy there. But when you have like 6 dragons and only 1 thunder, at that stage, pretty much every time you win a thunder, your deck is going to get noticeably, considerably better, because every single new thunder you win is another twin-headed your deck is capable of making right off the bat, because you already have the dragons to back them up. So, you know, if ThatUmiGuy was to get a duel where he won 2 or 3 thunders in a single duel, his deck would go from 0 to 100 pretty much instantly right then and there. His deck would go from rarely making a twin-headed, if ever, to being able to make one pretty often. So, it really would just take one duel of 2 or 3 thunder drops. And, I mean, really the same for Tato. He's at 5 dragons and 1 thunder. So, right now, thunders are going to be pretty much gold for these guys. Now, that's usually how it is in 15-card mod speedruns. Typically, thunders are kind of the crown jewel of early farming. Thunders are what you want to go for. Dragons are definitely important, but dragons are very easy to win all throughout the run, not just at farm 1, right? However, thunders, it's very difficult to win them after farm 1. Kaminari Kozu, I saw, and a Bolt Penguin for Tato, winning 2 thunders. It's going to be huge for Tato, who now has 5 dragons and 3 thunders. ThatUmiGuy pretty desperately, I would say, at this point. Well, I wouldn't say desperately. I mean, ThatUmiGuy does have 6 dragons and 2 thunders, as opposed to 5-3. Definitely would rather be Tato in that situation, just because of the extra thunder. But I don't know. I think ThatUmiGuy has a good chance here. So if ThatUmiGuy was smart, I think he would move on after this duel pretty much no matter what happens, I would say, especially given that Tato is now moving on. Let's see what he gets, though. Looks like he's going to have to make that decision without knowing. Let's see what he does here. He is going to move on regardless of what happens. That's definitely smart. Tato taking a while to edit his deck here, giving ThatUmiGuy a little bit of a chance to catch up, provided he has a fast deck edit here. Let's see what he got here. Nothing on the first page. Let's see if there's anything on the next page.
That's actually useful.
Dumb as fuck.
ThatUmiGuy does edit his deck before looking at all of his drops, which infuriates me just a little bit. An Electric Snake for ThatUmiGuy. That's huge. Definitely huge for ThatUmiGuy there. And a Kaminari Kozu. 2 thunders for Tato in his final farm duel, and 2 thunders for ThatUmiGuy in his final farm duel. ThatUmiGuy's deck significantly better now. ThatUmiGuy having 6 dragons and 4 thunders. So who is in the lead at the moment? Tato, still, but only because of that one equip, right? ThatUmiGuy has a decent lead on monsters right now. He has 1 more dragon and 1 more thunder. And more of his dragons are 1600 plus. So really, Tato is only really leading in that one equip that he started with. And like we've all been saying, that can change so quickly. You know? That can change so quickly. So I would say it's pretty neck and neck right now. Pretty neck and neck. I would not give a hard advantage to either of these players right now. I'd say they are very close to even. ThatUmiGuy's deck being better in Dragons and Thunders, so that, as Nate said, his duels are going to be generally faster moving through the World Tournament. Meanwhile, Tato having the equip where ThatUmiGuy doesn't, going to be better for late game, puts them pretty much even in general. Now, both of these guys can win decent stuff from Weevil and everybody else, so let's see if Tato does. Tato getting nothing from Weevil, which is pretty common, not something to be worried about or anything like that. But, you definitely can win some decent stuff. You can win Tripwire Beast, you can win Blackland Fire Dragon, and those things would be really big for our 2 boys here.
I made being soldier with dragon statue, so I missed the HTD.
Ouch.
I really thought it was the.
Oh, Tato making a mistake with dragon statue. It looks like.
I really.
I wasn't looking at his screen when he made it, but I hear what he said. Yeah, definitely can happen with dragon statue. It's a weird Blackland and Tripwire for ThatUmiGuy. Both of the good drops that Weevil has that I mentioned, he just won. Blackland Fire Dragon and Tripwire Beast for ThatUmiGuy, putting his deck even further ahead.
Jesus, I'm Firegrass and Arlen Way. Okay.
If you are ThatUmiGuy, you are chilling right now. You laughing right now if you're ThatUmiGuy. You're having a good time with your 7 Dragon 5 Thunder deck, you know, moving on to my. You're feeling good.
Oh, that's a nice graphical glitch.
Tato having a long my duel due to that mistake, and yeah, really that mistake just cost him a decent amount of time, giving ThatUmiGuy a chance to actually catch up here because he's able to make some twin-headed action. ThatUmiGuy's able to make 2 separate twin-headeds very quickly here. Looks like he's taking a little while to decide. I think it's probably because he realized he wants to go for a BCD, which is very smart. Both of these guys should be going for BCDs, in my opinion, from this point on. Both of them have a decent Dragon and Thunder count. Obviously, ThatUmiGuy more than Tato, but still. I think at this stage, getting a trap is more important than SA powing. But if you're ThatUmiGuy, you can't give up the 3 turn. You can't give it up. Would I have given up the 3 turn? Probably not, no. You cannot give up a duel like that when you get it, you know what I mean? So Tato's second chance to get a trap, unsuccessful. Pretty much from Weevil on, you have a chance to get a trap every single duel. And you kind of just pray that it happens in campaign. Let's see if you got anything. Okay, so nothing good for both ThatUmiGuy and Tato on that. So yeah, at this point, you want to be BCDing so that you have a chance to get a trap so that you can A-Tech later. The worst feeling in any match or race is when you do not have a trap by the end of World Tournament, but your opponent does. That feeling is always the worst because it always means that you have to go back and do specific duels just to try to win a trap. And, you know, you could most likely get lucky and get it within 1 or 2 duels, but all it takes is a small unlucky streak of 3 or 4 duels, and you're at a pretty sad deficit right there. Which is why I think it's just so very important to do everything in your power. They were synced for a second there. Look at their sync. It's pretty funny. Do everything in their power to get a trap. This sync is still going. Okay, there it goes. That was pretty epic. It was a good sync.
Thank you for the good luck, Mati. Nuevo mono. And that's the only Spanish I'm allowed to say today.
We have Tato here getting the SA POW.
Thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate it.
And it looks like, yeah, ThatUmiGuy definitely going to be getting a BCD here. I don't know if it was intentional that ThatUmiGuy is going to get a BCD, but he is definitely going to get the BCD, which I think in ThatUmiGuy's situation, there is no excuse, pretty much. You should be BCDing every single duel until you have that trap. Once you have the trap, SA, sure. But I think in ThatUmiGuy's position, there's no excuse. You have 7 dragons, 3 of them are big dragons, and you have 5 thunders already. You should be BCDing to get that trap, especially when you're 1 equip down. It's going to be paramount that you, I hear my voice from Tato's stream. Hi, Tato. It's going to be paramount that you get that trap and begin A-teching potentially before your opponent to close that gap.
I was watching at Marcus' stream and then he's like, I'm hearing my voice from Tato's stream. I wanted to see what it was at the Shady cutscene. Sorry, Marcus.
So we'll have to see what UmiGuy gets there. Now, in Tato's situation with only 3 Thunders, I can understand SA powering somebody like Keith. Unfortunately, did not work out for him. That's really unfortunate for Tato. It's kind of a risk to be getting SA pows like Tato is. I mean, Tato SA powed I believe, and SA powed Keith. So that's 2 decent chances to get a trap in World Tournament already gone for Tato. And it hasn't paid off at all. He hasn't gotten a single Dragon or Thunder for doing it. So that's a little bit scary because, like I said, it's very, very, very not good to be ending the World Tournament with no trap when your opponent is ending the World Tournament with a trap. It's scary. Because at that point, you're pretty much BCDing Pegasus, just praying that you don't get bad luck. Because if you do, you don't even start Atex and your opponent's already done with 1, potentially 2 Atex, which could be the difference of the entire thing, you know? So let's see here for UmiGuy. UmiGuy getting a Dragon Zombie, which is nice. But any trap? No trap for either of our boys. Very unfortunate. But remember, if both people exit World Tournament without a trap, then it's not as bad for any individual person, you know what I mean? It's really bad if one person ends with a trap and the other person doesn't, because now the person that doesn't is kind of panicking. But if they both end with that one, then hey, that's okay. Obviously, both Tato and UmiGuy are going to be BCDing Shoddy here for the potential Beast Fangs. Yeah, UmiGuy could definitely do a campaign A-Tech if he manages to get a trap before Pegasus. His deck is already perfectly ready for it with 8-5, easily ready for it. Tato getting an Ikaboon, not what he wanted to see, unfortunately. And another Umi, which could potentially be useful. Probably won't, but could be useful. Especially if he decides to do, you know, a decent meadow farm later on.
Oh, I forgot about that. Fuck. There's 2 things that I always forget. It's Dancing Elf fusions and Dragon Statue fusions. At least I make a Dark Elf, you know, but... And he's at the wall anyway, so...
So, as far as a campaign A-Tech goes, this is going to be Tato's last chance to win a trap, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if I was Tato and I won a trap against Bakura, I would not A-Tech Pegasus in campaign. I don't think it's worth A-Teching in campaign unless your deck is looking more like UmiGuy's, right? Because you're just gonna end up wasting time, in my opinion. It's better to do the A-Tech after World Tournament when your Dragon and Thunder count is looking a little bit better than trying to rush getting 1 in and it taking 2 or 3 extra minutes because your deck has 3 Thunders in it, you know? Now, UmiGuy, on the other hand, 100% ready for a campaign A-Tech. His deck is totally ready for it. He just has to get what he needs. Let's see, this is UmiGuy's chance to catch up, by the way. If he does get that Beast Fangs, it's going to be huge for him. Let's see if he gets it. It's not on the first page. Gets the Umi, but does not get the Beast Fangs. So both runners getting a second Umi there. Yeah, Tato not having a good time against Kapura. Or, not Kapura, Bakura, to put it lightly. Definitely just having a sad time over there.
Not that it could do anything, but I mean,
UmiGuy with an accidental good play, I think. Oh, UmiGuy drawing the Umi that he definitely wanted to see there. So now UmiGuy has a twin-headed out first turn and Umi in his hand, most likely looking at a shield here, yes, or a wall. UmiGuy could definitely be taking the lead here in campaign.
At the very least, I think if I draw Raigeki, I can just
Yep, that's huge. So if you're Umi guy now, you play the Umi, right? Then you attack with the 2400 first. Okay, he did not, so he's going to get fake trapped and not be able to destroy it this turn. That's fine.
I think I killed him. I hope I do.
Would have sucked if he then got spellbinding, but hey.
I was hoping it was fucking bear trap, man.
I don't think he could. No, he could have gotten spellbinding. So now Umi guy having a much better Bakura duel than Tato did. So let's see if Tato is going to have a trap before Pegasus.
I'm gonna go by the thunder.
This is potentially a pretty big moment here. Looks like... Is he going to buy a card? Yeah. Okay, he's going to buy a Thunder. I think with purchasing a Thunder, Tato could potentially do an A-Tekken campaign. I don't know if I'd recommend it with 5 dragons, 4... Well, 5 dragons, 4 Thunders, you know what? Yeah. I could see Tato doing it for sure. It's all going to come down to him getting that trap, though. Meanwhile, Umi guy picking up his 3rd Umi, living up to his name there. Alright, let's take a look at Tato's drops. He gets nothing, unfortunately. That's very sad. I was going to say he got Lala Lyoun, but he obviously bought that. Bakura doesn't drop that. Not good there. So Umi guy potentially having a chance to get an A-Tech in before Tato. Let's see. Did he get the trap? No, he didn't. Both people, both runners getting a Book of Secret Arts, but not getting the trap that they need. So it looks like both Tato and Umi guy will not be doing a campaign A-Tech simply because they cannot do one. Unfortunate. I mean, good for Umi guy having 3 Umis, for sure. Like I said, probably not going to be the biggest difference in the world having 3 Umis versus like 2. But it could potentially help. Definitely not something to be sad about.
I'm loving it. Okay. I made the dish to the other release.
Tato having a little bit of an interesting Pegasus duel here.
I was going to play Umi first turn, but some of us don't want to get slapped by Pegasus, thank you very much.
Umi guy definitely having a better Peggy duel here. Tato just kind of having to deal with some fusions and whatnot from Pegasus. He's not able to get 2 cards out at the exact same time. He has the face down Faceless Mage. Tato finally able to kill it. Meanwhile, Umi guy... Looks like Umi guy is actually going to pull ahead on this duel and finish it before Tato does.
No, I thought
Smacked him by like 100.
I don't know why I thought about...
Provided he moves quickly here. Honestly, they might finish pretty close to one another, I'd say. Well, no, actually, Umi guy will definitely finish first. Finish the Pegasus duel first. But not by much. I don't think. What's up, David? All right, Umi guy finishing the stool up. Pretty neck and neck as far as campaign progression. Right now, best case scenario for Umi guy would be Dragon Treasure Acid Trap, while Tato gets nothing. That would be best case scenario here for Umi guy. That would put him in a very comfortable lead. So let's see. What did Umi guy get from Pegasus? This is going to be very important here. He got Dragon Treasure, Oscillo Hero, a dragon. We don't know what the other 5 cards are because he doesn't fucking scroll down until later. Meanwhile, Tato getting nothing! Yikes. So with that, I would say that Umi guy is definitely in a solid lead now. finally getting the equip to match Tato's equip. Both of them do not have a trap, but holy shit, is UmiGuy's deck better in pretty much every way now. They're tied on equips, but UmiGuy now having 11 dragons and 5 thunders and 1 equip. Meanwhile, Tato only at 5 dragons, 4 thunders, and 1 equip. So UmiGuy right now has 6 more dragons than Tato, and 1 extra thunder, and they're tied on equips. So yeah, UmiGuy definitely in the lead here. No question about it. Yeah, this is 15 card mod, David.
In defense mode. Psych.
Okay, now I made a fucking Queen of Autumn Leaves plus the dragon statue to my jungle game. Now it worked. I almost fucked that up as well. Can I win next turn? No. Unless I draw HTD or something.
Should win next turn.
So the next 2 duels, Isis and Kaiba, are going to be
Widespread.
potentially game-changing duels for this match, because both runners do not have a trap, and they are both on Isis now, so they have widespread from Isis or acid trap from Kaiba, and if they do not win one or the other, then that means that they will have to do a special specific farm just for a trap that they wouldn't have had to otherwise do. So praying for a widespread here, I think both of them are. Checking his drops here. Looks like, I don't think UmiGuy got anything. I don't know if he checked all of his drops there. So I guess we'll see. He got a couple dragons and things like that. It's not the biggest deal at this point with already 11. Looks like Tato is opting to just bite the bullet now and do the farm. He gets a dragon treasure! Tato taking the lead back as far as equips go. Meanwhile, UmiGuy just moving on, saying, fuck that. So Tato is now absorbing the no trap. He's kind of just accepting the fact that he did not get a trap in campaign. Now, he could have fought Kaiba like UmiGuy is doing and potentially gotten a trap from Kaiba and then not had to BCD Pegasus. But we'll see how it ends up going. UmiGuy in a little bit of trouble, I'd say, here against Kaiba.
What the fuck's this shit?
And I should have played, yeah.
Ooh, and the perfect thunder draw, which is going to be huge for UmiGuy there. Pretty much a confirmed win, as long as it's played properly.
Let's go. Come on, bitch.
Not just a twin header, but a buffed twin header.
Ah, yeah.
Yep, looking good here. And he gets the second twin-headed. Yep. So UmiGuy, totally fine here. Will be beating Kaiba. In my opinion, the smart move for UmiGuy is exactly what he did. What was going on to Kaiba, because neither of them have a trap yet. So why not move on, do Kaiba? Yeah, both of their decks are capable of it. So I think that the best move for Tato honestly would have been moving on to Kaiba and praying that you get the acid trap hole there so that you don't have to do the duel he's doing right now. He kind of gave up on getting a trap in campaign a little bit prematurely, in my opinion. I mean, let's see if it pays off. I mean, even if he gets acid trap hold here, I don't know if that would necessarily be paying off, because he could have just gotten that from Kaiba potentially, but let's see how it goes. I would say that this duel is a little important for Tato here.
Had to be sure.
Gets
I got 2 dragon treasures.
2 dragon treasures! Wow!
Whoops, I forgot to skip on Isis. Never mind. And now it looks like I got a rainbow.
Unbelievable. Tato has 4 dragon treasures now, which is actually kind of funny because, oh, he started with dragon treasure and has 4 of them now.
My best friend in the chat.
Ooh.
Fucking internal meme.
Doesn't that always hurts when it happens to me, personally. When you start with a dragon treasure or a dark energy, and then you end up getting ultra lucky and winning like a bunch of them in one duel, and having 4, and it's like, damn it, why couldn't my starting equip just have been a Beast Fangs and that happened, so that I could have absorbed all 3 dragon treasures, you know? So Tato has a commanding equip lead now. However, he has not finished World Tournament, where ThatUmiGuy has. And he doesn't have a trap. ThatUmiGuy doesn't yet either. Well, he might not. Let's see. It doesn't look like it unless it's in the acid trap hole and a dragon capture jar for ThatUmiGuy. ThatUmiGuy now has a trap, but does Tato have it? No, he does not. ThatUmiGuy getting a trap before Tato. Tato is now on his 3rd Pegasus BCD, just trying to get a trap. Meanwhile, ThatUmiGuy, in my opinion, doing the right thing, fighting Kaiba in campaign right away, winning the acid trap hole from Kaiba in campaign. So now ThatUmiGuy does not have to do any duels for a trap like Tato is. This is a very big lead for ThatUmiGuy as far as progression of the run goes, I would say. Tato is looking good on equips with 3 dragon treasures, but here's the thing, ladies and gents. Tato can't get any more equips from Pegasus until he gets a trap. Tato can win 100 dragon treasures in the next duel, but it doesn't mean anything anymore because he already has over a playset of them. So Tato, every single duel Tato does right now, the only valuable thing he can pull from it is acid trap hole. And every duel that goes by that he doesn't is free time to ThatUmiGuy. Not a little bit, but I mean like every second that Tato spends against Pegasus not A-teching right now is time just given to ThatUmiGuy. So if you're ThatUmiGuy, you're in the driver's seat. Absolutely. You are in the driver's seat. ThatUmiGuy, even though ThatUmiGuy is 2 equips behind Tato, he's still in the driver's seat, I would say. Like you guys are saying in chat. Yeah. He's in control of this match. And if he gets a lucky dark energy, then he closes the gap pretty quickly right here. So
Giant flea. Yum yum yum. In my tongue. Well, Tato.
this is best of 1.
Off I go.
Now you're gonna do the Jenna.
For the people.
Alright, at this point, if you're Tato, you have to win an acid trap hole. You have to win it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I got 3 missing 1.
No acid trap hole.
I can get
And a dark energy for ThatUmiGuy. ThatUmiGuy is not just in the driver's seat, dude. Tato's not in the trunk anymore. Tato is spread eagle with his ball sack taped down on the pavement while ThatUmiGuy drives a semi-truck over them. Okay? Holy shit. This is very, very, very bad for Tato, and this is very, very, very good for ThatUmiGuy.
Jesus, Mark. Calm your cock addiction. Jesus Christ.
This is just really good for ThatUmiGuy here. Tato doesn't have a trap, guys. He does not have a trap. And he's not done with World Tournament. Right? So Tato still needs to fight Kaiba. He still needs to fight Mage Soldier. He still needs to sit through all of the cutscenes. And he still has to win a trap. He has to do all of those things just to get to where ThatUmiGuy is right now. ThatUmiGuy has done all of that. and is already like 2 or 3 turns into his first A-Tech. Meanwhile, Tato is far away from that, in my opinion. If Tato doesn't get a trap from Kaiba, then that's going to be really, really, really rough if he doesn't get Acid Trap here. In my opinion, this duel that Tato is doing against Kaiba is insanely important. Oh, he's doing a Jono 2 duel. My bad. I didn't even notice that. Red Eyes? That's hilarious. Winning a Red Eyes is obviously good, but it's not game-changing or anything like that. And I mean, if Tato decides to return the favor by doing a Jono 2 duel, then, I mean, yeah, pretty much what I said still stands. But if Tato doesn't do a Jono 2 duel, then that was just free time by ThatUmiGuy, but it's fun, you know. But Tato likely will. But like I said, this is so important. This is so important for Tato to win Acid Trap Hole right here. Let's see if he does it. And even if he does, he's still at a disadvantage, a big one. But he needs Acid Trap Hole right here, right now.
Don't want to. You know what I mean?
Or else this is going to be very, very scary for Tato at this point. So ThatUmiGuy officially starting his first A-Tech. Meanwhile, Tato not even having the capability of starting an A-Tech. Not done with all the cutscenes or even Mage Soldier, unfortunately. Let's see. It's like I said, a lot is, in my opinion, going to come down to whether or not Tato got an Acid Trap from that duel. Because if he did not, then Tato has to go back to farming Pegasus or Kaiba for a trap. But here's the thing. Since he already has 3 Dragon Treasures, it means he's farming Pegasus BCD for a trap with no, like, ulterior drop that could help him a lot. He gets the Acid Trap Hole! Tato breathing a sigh of relief, I would say. Now, Tato is still at a huge disadvantage right now, but at least winning that Acid Trap Hole has you know, lessened the blow a little bit. It's like instead of getting, you know, hit in the head with a crowbar, you know, you're kind of getting hit in the head with crowbar wrapped in saran wrap. It's slightly you know, slightly shielded, slightly softened, but not much. Not much.
The only bad thing for us both is the fact that we've only got the one.
Yo, Arius, thank you so much for the host. God damn. Hello, everybody.
Now I have to see how long.
From Arius' stream. Yeah, big host from Arius there. Thank you, Arius. Some bells and nuts for your viewers. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Appreciate the good luck, Infamous.
Welcome to my crab.
Oh yeah, everybody that roots for ThatUmiGuy, fuck you. This meme was made by Tato gang.
Alright, let's see if Tato can pick up Dark Energies. Would be really huge if he did get one. It would help close the gap a little bit. It is worth remembering that Tato is one equip ahead of ThatUmiGuy, but with ThatUmiGuy being almost a full A-Tech ahead. Now, it is going to depend on whether or not Tato does a Jono 2 duel here, like a bro. Because ThatUmiGuy gave Tato some time by doing a Jono 2 duel, so hopefully Tato returns in kind. He does return in kind. What a bro. Does not get the Dark Energy, though, which is definitely unfortunate. So with Tato doing the Jono 2 duel, at this point, ThatUmiGuy is pretty much one A-Tech ahead of Tato, which might not sound like much, but one A-Tech ahead honest to God, is a pretty big deal when a single A-Tech can make, like, can make or break a deck. Like, one good A-Tech is enough to take your deck from, you know, I just beat World Tournament and I almost died to Kaiba, to I can crush Nightmare like 90% of the time. You know what I mean? One A-Tech can make that difference. So, having a one A-Tech lead is a very big thing, in my opinion. Yo, Isha Besson, becoming a member on YouTube. Thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate you. Ooh, wait a second. Yeah, Tato having some trouble here. If Tato loses, he's gonna lose the acid trap, by the way. Okay, thank God he didn't. If Tato lost there, I think I would have... I think we all would have cried, really. If he lost to Jono 2 without saving. Would have had the... Would lose Mage Soldier. Would lose his Kaiba duel. Would lose his only trap. That would have been very sad. Yeah, that did happen before, Taylor. And it's happened to lots of people, too. Like I said, one A-Tech could be, like, could very well be the entire difference of a run, you know? ThatUmiGuy just about done with his first A-Tech, and a free A-Tech, by the way. I think it's worth noting that this A-Tech that ThatUmiGuy is doing is a free A-Tech. He is able to do this A-Tech and start his next one, right, before Tato starts his first one. And that is huge. Huge, huge, huge for ThatUmiGuy. So let's see if he can widen the gap here. One. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be really important. Let's see what happens. He gets a Mega Morph, boys! So that free A-Tech that ThatUmiGuy just had netted him a Megamorph and 2 DCJs, because he got the one DCJ in campaign and another right there. So he's looking decent on removal at the moment.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck do I...
And equal on equips now.
Dragon Treasure and then Megamorph. Well, fine.
So well, not equal on equips, so ThatUmiGuy is now ahead of Tato as far as equips go. Because they both have 3 equips, but one of ThatUmiGuy's equips is a Megamorph. So ThatUmiGuy is ahead on equips. He's ahead on dragons. It actually, I'm not sure what's going on with Tato's counts there, but I think... Does Tato have 8 Thunders now? If so, then I guess Tato's actually a little bit ahead on Thunders. Yeah, Fake Trap is also a really good pull for A-Teching. If you're doing effective attack A-Techs, which you pretty much should be, then Fake Trap is the best trap to use. Because not only does it activate, you know, and count as your trap being used, but it also keeps the monster, the enemy monster, in attack mode so that you can get a free effective attack on it. So if I play a weak card in defense to bait Pegasus into attacking, right, he's going to attack it, destroy it, and then I attack and destroy that monster. So it's one effective attack for every weak card I play, right? I get one effective attack for every weak card I play in defense, right? However, if you have a Fake Trap out, then a single weak card counts as 2. Because he's going to try to attack it, Fake Trap goes off, effective attack number 1, then next turn he does attack it, kills it, effective number 2. So it's killing 2 birds with one stone. I wouldn't say that Tato needs a godly A-Tech to catch up to Umi. I don't think he needs a godly A-Tech by any stretch of the word. I want to... like, ThatUmiGuy is in the lead, but it's not by, like, a ridiculous amount, I wouldn't say. Also, what's going on with Tato there? Did he just BCD? Did Tato forget that he won an acid trap hole?
Dragon Treasure and 3 acid trap holes in that duel.
I don't know why he did a BCD there.
This game fucking lost me. I want to hear.
Oh, did he just forget to put in the ATH? That's actually kind of really bad for Tato there. Because the amount of time he spent on that duel is now, yet again, free time to ThatUmiGuy.
And I get a fucking...
But like I said, I don't think Tato needs a super incredible A-Tech or anything to catch up. ThatUmiGuy is in the lead, don't get me wrong. And he's in the lead by a decent margin. But all it would take is ThatUmiGuy getting, you know, a nothing burger of an A-Tech. And Tato getting an average luck A-Tech. Like a Bright Castle and a Widespread. And then, you know, instantaneously, Tato's kind of like back in it right then and there. You know what I mean? Doesn't even need to be some insane A-Tech for Tato to catch up. It just needs to be ThatUmiGuy getting bad luck and Tato getting okay luck. And Tato's back in it. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I keep fucking leaving Regeki in my hand, but it's out of the way.
So both boys A-Teching right now. So ThatUmiGuy is going to have 2 A-Techs finished before Tato finishes his first. So I gotta say that is really nice for ThatUmiGuy. Like, absolutely. But he's gonna have to get some good drops on the second A-Tech. Because the first A-Tech, he got the Megamorph, right? And even though it was a Megamorph and DCJ, but nothing else, that's still a good A-Tech, I would say. That's a decently good A-Tech. But if ThatUmiGuy really wants to close the gap, this is the A-Tech to do it, in my opinion. If ThatUmiGuy gets a really good A-Tech right here, then it's going to be really, really hard for Tato to come back from that. Like, if Tato gets a bad A-Tech here, and ThatUmiGuy gets an alright A-Tech, then that's going to be disastrous for Tato. But the other way around as well. If ThatUmiGuy gets a bad A-Tech right now, and Tato gets a decently good A-Tech, then, you know, the situation's kind of reverse a bit. So anything can happen from this point on, guys, is what I'm trying to say here. While, yes, ThatUmiGuy does have a lead, it's a lead that can be lost 10 times quicker than it was gained. You know? So let's see. Very important A-Tech for ThatUmiGuy, in my opinion, here. Very important A-Tech for him.
I saw M.
Let's see how it goes. Gets a Bright Castle, his 3rd Dragon Capture Jar, but what are the other 5?
3 Magical Labyrinth.
Not the best, but not the worst either. You know? Not the best, but not the worst either. Because Tato is still in a situation where he can get a good A-Tech. Not an amazing A-Tech, but a good A-Tech. And catch up to ThatUmiGuy or even pass him. You know what I mean? But ThatUmiGuy had one completely free A-Tech, which gave him Megamorph and DCJ. So he got that Megamorph and that DCJ for nothing. He got that for free. And what he just got, which was another DCJ and a Bright Castle, he didn't get that for totally free, but he got that pretty he got that a little bit discounted. Mainly because he's a little bit ahead on that A-Tech than Tato, as you can see. Tato just finishing up his A-Tech now. This A-Tech is going to be insanely important for Tato here. If Tato gets nothing here, then he is going to be on life support. Let's see.
Damage, but I play a random flame ghost to get
So important, guys.
My life points done.
Okay, got DCJ,
No. Tato getting nothing on his first and debatedly most important A-Tech. That's really rough. That means that UmiGuy now gets his Bright Castle and DCJ for completely free. He got DCJ, which is obviously, you know, hooray. But yeah, Tato definitely on the ropes. That is very, very rough to watch. Tato had a lead for a good amount of this of this match, but yeah, that's just really rough for him there. If UmiGuy wants to close the gap, now is the, well, not close the gap, but widen the gap is what I meant to say. Then now is the time, really. This is really good wine.
Funny.
This is a sweet rosé wine with aromas of pomegranate and raspberry. And it is very, very good.
Monster Tamer. I don't really want to be seeing them.
Yeah, it's a really, really good wine, and it was on sale at the wine shop, which is kind of crazy for how good of a wine it is. I mean, everything by this brand was on sale when I was there. Like, pretty much everything was on sale by that brand, but really, really good and not that expensive either. It was like $7 for a pretty decent sized bottle, and it's one of the better wines I've had in a long time.
One more fusion, but I need him to start wasting cards. Okay, that's fine. I'm glad he's played Leo Gun, because then I can just fuse Dancing Elf with anything.
Yeah, that's very true. UmiGuy does have to be a little careful here. You don't want to accidentally kill Peggy, and he's only at 1100, so... Luckily, it looks like he's almost done with the duel here. I don't know how many effective attacks he has, though. If UmiGuy still needs an effective attack, then that definitely could be a little troubling. I don't even know, Robbie. I didn't make it into the top 8 of the tournament. I did like I think 6 matches right at the beginning of the tournament, and then I like never played another match. I didn't go super hard in this tournament. I definitely could have. I probably would have been eliminated, honestly, if I had gone hard later in the tournament, but yeah. Now, when season starts, I will be going hard in that, though. Yeah, he's definitely good on effectives here. Alright, let's see. UmiGuy, another A-Tech. Will he pull further ahead? A nothing burger for UmiGuy there. Hang on a second, that could be huge for Tato. That could be huge for Tato. This could be Tato's chance to catch up. This could be it right here, boys. Yikes. Tato, 2 A-Techs and nothing. Absolutely nothing. Other than 1 dragon capture jar in 2 A-Techs. That is a big yikes for Tato. See, it sucks because that was Tato's chance to catch up.
And 1 DCJ
ThatUmiGuy finally got an A-Tech where he won absolutely nothing. And when your opponent gets an A-Tech where they win absolutely nothing, and now you're finishing up your A-Tech, that is kind of, that was Tato's chance. Because if Tato got a really good A-Tech there, he could have taken the lead right then and there. But unfortunately, since they both got nothing, everything stays the way it was before those duels happen. It's as if those A-Techs never happened, you know? Both of them getting bad luck just cancels each other out right there. Well, yeah, Gary, but Acid Trap doesn't mean anything at this stage in the game.
Fucking hell. Back to back Bakuru box. Fuck off. Thank you.
Looks like UmiGuy could be in a little trouble here. If I wasn't exactly watching, but I think he got. Oh wait, no, he has a 3K. Never mind. All I saw was Bakuri box and Stone D, and I didn't look at the attack value of the Stone D. He's fine. This is a modified version of Forbidden Memories where you get 15 cards in every single duel that you do instead of just one. It's called 15 card mod. Every time you finish a duel, you get 15 drops instead of just getting one, which pretty much means it's the same exact game except farming is significantly faster. But everything else is exactly the same. Which is why 15 card mod has become huge for speedrunning Forbidden Memories. Because when you think about a speedrun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, you probably think, well, that's gotta be torture because you have to farm so much, right? Well, 15 card mod is the same exact game, just with significantly faster farming, which makes it the perfect speedrunning like version of Forbidden Memories. All the same action, just in a much shorter amount of time.
One more. Multi-fusions.
Close enough fusions. Even to activate my trap though.
Okay, if he kills my Kaminari so you have a perfect one.
Looks like Tato might actually finish this A-Tech before UmiGuy does.
My fake trap, that's fine.
Thank you.
Okay, fusion's done. Need 2 more turns.
Yeah, I think Tato's finishing this A-Tech before UmiGuy finishes his.
Okay, he's playing Toga, so that's fine.
UmiGuy having to be a little bit careful here, I think. Not to kill him. I don't know. I think that's his 4th, though. Let's see. Tato. Bright Castle. And a Megamorph. That's huge for Tato. Bright Castle Megamorph. That is huge for Tato. I'm going to hold off on saying who is in the lead until UmiGuy is done with his A-Tech here. But it's going to be really important for UmiGuy to get something here. I'll say that much. Let's see.
Yeah, I need some removal, man.
Okay, widespread.
Okay, that's huge.
And again.
That's huge!
And again. Don't do it again.
So, ThatUmiGuy getting 3 widespreads in one duel. That is absolutely huge.
One more.
How many equips does ThatUmiGuy have? Are his counts right? I thought ThatUmiGuy had one more equipped than that. I thought he had, well, no, I guess 4 is right. I could have sworn he had 5, though.
15 fusions and 4 player groups.
Dark Energy, no, 4 is right, I guess. Dark Energy, Dragon Treasure, Megamorph, Bright Castle, yeah. This is a very interesting match now. So Tato is 1 equip ahead, but ThatUmiGuy is the king of removals and only 1 equip behind. So as of right now, I would say that ThatUmiGuy is still in the lead, but not by a ton. Not by as much as he used to be, I feel like. This is a very, very interesting match now. Winning those 3 widespreads is absolutely huge for him because now he has, you know, the dream, removal for pretty much any deck, assuming that you're not going for crush cards or Regekis, is going to be 3 widespread, 3 DCJ. So right now, if I was facing Seto third or Nightmare, I would rather be ThatUmiGuy. But if I was facing Heishin 2 or Dark Knight, I would rather be Tato right now. So it's a very, very interesting dynamic going on here. So it's because of that I still think ThatUmiGuy is in the lead, because I would rather have a deck that is more consistent on Seto third and Nightmare than it is on Heishin 2nd Dark Knight. But it's not a huge lead. So I think ThatUmiGuy is now in the lead still, but not by a ton anymore. Not by a ton. This A-Tech is going to determine a lot of things, in my opinion. This is going to be an incredibly important A-Tech for both of them. I think after this A-Tech is done, we're going to know how things shape up. If ThatUmiGuy gets decent luck and Tato gets bad luck here, then ThatUmiGuy is going to have a big lead. And if Tato gets decent luck and ThatUmiGuy gets bad luck here, then Tato's going to have a good lead, a decent lead. So pretty much whoever gets a better A-Tech on this duel will be in the lead, in my opinion. Whoever has the better A-Tech here will be in the lead. And I'm not saying, and neither of them have to get a crazy good A-Tech. Like, if ThatUmiGuy wins a Bright Castle and nothing else, but Tato wins nothing, then ThatUmiGuy is going to have a pretty damn good lead. And vice versa, in my opinion, with Tato. Here we go. Tato finishing his up first. Let's see it. This is so important. Tato getting a Bright Castle, but nothing else. 1 equip. It's not a great A-Tech, but it's something. Tato moving on. I think that that's a good move for Tato. He does need to move on now, in my opinion. Tato getting a quick campaign lead here, while ThatUmiGuy finishes up his last A-Tech.
All depends now on what I get.
Well, what I would assume to be ThatUmiGuy's final A-Tech. It all comes down to this A-Tech for ThatUmiGuy here. Is he going to pull ahead Or are they going to be pretty much even? So if ThatUmiGuy wins nothing here, right? Nothing. Then I would say Tato has a slight edge over ThatUmiGuy. And if ThatUmiGuy wins pretty much anything, if he wins one equip that's not Megamorph, then I would say ThatUmiGuy and Tato are pretty much equal. Maybe ThatUmiGuy slightly ahead. And if ThatUmiGuy wins anything else other than one equip, like something more than that, then I'd put him far ahead. He wins nothing! Yikes! I would put Tato slightly ahead of ThatUmiGuy now. In all honesty, yeah. I would put Tato ahead of ThatUmiGuy by a little bit. His removal might be nowhere near ThatUmiGuy's, but he's now 2 equips ahead with a small campaign lead. Now, I want to reiterate, I don't think Tato has a huge lead by any sense of the word. I think Tato has a small lead right now, a small lead. Even with the removal, yeah. Because at this point, Tato is 2 equips ahead. Which is... being 2 equips ahead, the difference between 4 equips and 6 equips is not negligible. Like, that's a big difference. The difference between 4 equips and 6 equips is pretty dang big. But at the same time, the difference between 0 widespreads and 3 widespreads is also pretty dang big. But in the grand scheme of things, I think that Tato's deck is just slightly better than ThatUmiGuy's. Like I said, it's just slightly. I don't think that Tato has a significantly better deck. I think their decks are so close to being equal at this point. But I just think that Tato's deck is a little bit better. Also, I don't think ThatUmiGuy put in his red eyes, did he?
Because he's still magic locked, so instead of swords, so I'm gonna work for something to pin him.
ThatUmiGuy just taking a long time to edit his deck here. Yeah. Keeping the red eyes out for A-teching is definitely smart. Okay, good. He put it in here. That's good. I wasn't sure if he remembered it for now that he's moving on. But yeah, just taking a long time to edit decks is just giving Tato that little bit extra, you know what I mean? It might not seem like much, but it's small differences like that are giving Tato more of an advantage right now, in my opinion. It's just giving Tato a little bit more of an advantage. Tato edits his deck much faster than ThatUmiGuy, which means at the end of every duel where they want to edit their decks, Tato's always going to grab a little bit of time over ThatUmiGuy. And that's an important difference. I think that shows Tato's experience a lot more. And I think that is another small advantage for Tato there. Moving a little bit quicker.
Okay, if he starts with Black School, I have a chance.
Alright, Tato on Capura. One of the most, if not the most important mage to fight. Looks like it's a Wall Shadow. And he gets the 3800 with a Raigeki in the back pocket. That's looking like a hot W for Tato against the most difficult mage. Let's see. Yep, it's a sun. That's good for Tato. Looks like Tato has Capura down pretty much confirmed here. Meanwhile, ThatUmiGuy not doing Meadow first, but opting to do Mountain first. Let's see if he gets that MBD.
Control on this man. 100%.
He gets a Skull Knight?
Skull Knight. Fucking
What? That's kind of insane. That's actually good, interesting that you mentioned that, Alfarg. If I was Tato, I would probably A-Tech Capura here, yeah. Well, I think it depends, actually. I think it depends on whether or not Tato is doing Final 6 or Final 7. If Tato is going to do Final 6, which means he's going to fight Seto 2, then I would not A-Tech Capura, and I would A-Tech Seto 2 instead. However, if he's going to do Final 7, then absolutely I would A-Tech Capura. Unless he wants to do both, of course. But in Tato's situation, I don't know if I would A-Tech both Seto 2 and Capura. I would probably pick one or the other. And if I had to pick one or the other, I'd always pick Seto 2. But if he's going to do Final 7, then that's not an option, so... Yeah, it does look like he's going for the Capura A-Tech here. Which is definitely an interesting and good move. I think that this is another good move on Tato's end. The one thing Tato's deck does not have is removal. Like, the only lead that ThatUmiGuy has right now, as far as deck strength over Tato, is removal. That is the only lead he has. So if Tato can close that gap even a little, even if he only gets one widespread, I think that would be huge for getting things even closer to one another, you know what I mean? Because remember, Tato still has a 2-equip lead.
Holy, hit up the Kick Guardian. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have a 4800 THTD.
Yeah, good thing Tato's ready for it.
Okay. That's all with the effective attack thing, but I'm gonna wait one more turn.
Well, this isn't the last game in the tournament. There is still a grand finals. This is not grand finals. This is just technically finals. So the winner of this match is going to be facing randoms. There's a so this is the losers finals technically. So the winners bracket is already done. The winner of the winners bracket was randoms. And now the winner of this match will be up against randoms in the grand finals.
And again, hit up again at the Kick.
No, this is the top 8 bracket, Jack.
Thank God I have the control.
This is like near the end of the top 8 bracket already. Like, yeah, this is the top 8 bracket. This is the finals of the top 8 bracket. And then the grand finals of the top 8 bracket.
Fucking deep sea shark, I could have killed him. Bastard. Could have killed him with Thunder Dragon and got my AS pal.
Alright, this is huge for Tato here.
He's on the field.
If he wins a couple widespreads, Tato's gonna be laughing all the way to the bank. I'll tell you that much. Like I said, the only thing ThatUmiGuy has on Tato right now, other than maybe a 1-duel lead in campaign, is widespreads. That's really it. So if Tato gets some of those... He gets a crush card! That's huge for Tato's removal. That is huge for Tato's removal right there, ladies and gents. That is absolutely huge. Tato's deck, at this point, I think that one crush card definitely makes up a good amount of the gap between their removal. Because obviously one crush card is more valuable than one widespread. So, I still think that ThatUmiGuy's removal overall is better. But Tato getting a single crush card, I think, closes the gap pretty far, in my opinion. Closes the gap pretty damn far.
Oh, come on.
Whoever wins must beat randoms twice. Yes, that's correct, Jack. So the winner of this match will then go up against randoms, and the winner of this match will have to beat randoms 2 times in a row in order to win the entire Duelist Kingdom. Whereas randoms will only have to beat one of these guys 1 time in order to win Duelist Kingdom overall. And that's because this is loser's bracket and randoms is in winner's bracket, so he gets that advantage.
Unless they do a dragon.
Yeah, looks like UmiGuy had a little bit of trouble there for a little while on High Ocean, but nothing he wasn't able to get out of pretty easily. Meanwhile, Tato finishing up low mountain mage. Tato closing the gap in mages pretty fucking quick. I mean, UmiGuy had about a 1 duel lead over Tato in campaign, and now that's pretty much gone.
Come on.
Yeah, I could have pulled the ape out there. My bad. Didn't want to rely on top deck.
I was part of this in the very beginning, Stephen Kraus, but I was not a part of the top 8 tournament bracket. I was a part of Duelist Kingdom when it started in like January, but I only did a few matches. I didn't really go that hard on it. I think I did 6 matches in total, like right at the beginning of Duelist Kingdom, and then I didn't really do anything else for the remaining like 4 months. So, yes, I was a part of it, but not a big part of it.
No, sang it.
And Mr. Wins, I have been expecting you.
So I guess the big question now is going to be Final 6 versus Final 7. What are the boys gonna do? I think that is really the final remaining question right now. Is Final 6 versus Final 7 for these guys. Yeah, Tato is blowing through, pretty much invalidating UmiGuy's campaign lead. And in all honesty, I think... What?! Tato wins Harpy's Pet Dragon from High Mountain Mage! Holy shit!
I want to give the commentator.
Wow! Oh my god!
I just sent her here to say, Harpy's Pet Dragon!
Listen, is it a game changer? No. Is it going to help Tato's deck significantly? No. Is it fucking amazing? Yes. That is amazing.
Yes.
Play Megazala, that's fine.
Yeah, that card is a 2 against High Mountain Mage. Unbelievable.
At least if you win now, at least I
Unbelievable.
That's what I always say when...
Hey,
But
man,
like I was saying, I think that Tato's
also a hero that I can't use.
Tato's experience
Megazala.
Oh, you got 7
over UmiGuy, in my opinion, is showing pretty heavily in this match. Because UmiGuy had a pretty decent campaign lead for a little while there. Because Tato decided to A-Tech Capura. But most of that campaign lead is pretty much gone now. Mainly because Tato is just editing his deck much quicker. And is just in general making decisions much quicker than UmiGuy is. And most of the time, things like that aren't the biggest deal. But in a match like this, where your decks are pretty much side by side in power, whoever gets to the final 6 or final 7 first and gets ahead could end up being the winner. So small things like that could end up deciding the match, you know? Yeah, Sea King Dragon as well, which is pretty amazing.
Ah, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. This just should be there, I think. On second chip, my bad.
Are the finals gonna be FT2? What does FT2 mean?
And then my dad comes and says, tell me when I get...
It's going to be the winner of the winner's bracket has to win only once. The winner of the loser's bracket, aka these guys, will have to win twice. That's how it's going to work, if that's what you're asking. But that's it. If Randoms beats one of these guys a single time, then the tournament's over. FT2 equals BO3. I have no idea what any of that means. Oh, best of 3. No. No, it's not a best of 3. Like I just said, it's standard double elimination rules. Winner of the winner's bracket, which is randoms, is going to be up against the winner of the loser's bracket, which is one of these guys. The winner of the winner's bracket only has to win one time in order to finish the entire tournament. Winner of the loser's bracket has to win twice in order to win the whole thing. So that's how it's going to work. Just, you know, standard double elimination tournament rules. Yeah, you can think of it like best of 3, but randoms is starting 1-0. Think of it like that. That's a good way of thinking of it. It's best of 3, but randoms already has 1 win. So the winner of this is going to have to win twice in a row if they want to win, whereas randoms only has to win once. Yeah, those were best of... The finals that were hosted by EasyScape were best of 3, Jack, but that was not a double elimination tournament. That was a single elimination tournament, which is why. Also, Kaminari attack over there for UmiGuy. Pretty big.
I need all my widespreads right here, right now.
UmiGuy now up against Kapura here. Let's see how he does.
What is this? Come on, more shadow star, please. Don't do it. Ah! Nice.
1 second.
I met up with my ex-girl. Here's the number. Sight. That's the wrong number. He started Harpy's Pet Dragon. Really? Well, as long as he doesn't fuck me.
I'm back, boys. Sorry about that. Just checking on Bubba. Did I miss anything good? What did Tato win? What did Tato win? I didn't see it.
I just wrote for the first time Harpy's Pet Dragon.
Wow.
2 crawling dragons and a sword arm? Wow, that is good.
Are you kidding me?
I want 2 tier 2 dragons, Marcus.
So it looks like UmiGuy is getting a pretty easy Kapura. The question is he going to be A-teching Kapura?
Wait, what?
It looks like he is going to be A-teching him, yeah.
And then back to Harpy's Pet Dragon.
Yeah, okay, so UmiGuy A-teching Kapura, not sure why. I don't think that's a good decision on the part of UmiGuy. I think that that's actually quite a bad decision by UmiGuy right there.
You gonna take Kapura?
I think A-teching Kapura in UmiGuy's situation just isn't smart. He already has all of the removal he could ever want, pretty much.
I know I've got Skull Knight, but that's
And yes, I mean, he could get an equip or something like that, but I just don't think it's worth the time right now, in all honesty. It's not worth the time against Kapura, of all people, you know what I mean? If he was A-teching Seto 2, maybe just because of the chance of Regeki and Crush Card, but it's even then, I don't think it's worth, no. I just don't think it's worth. Yeah, if you want to do an A-tech, go back and... Okay, it looks like he canceled out of it right there. Yeah, UmiGuy canceling out of that A-tech. He must be listening to me. Either that or he just decided not to. Ah, he is listening to me.
My brain's finally clicking.
I inadvertently backseated. God damn it. So, Final 6 versus Final 7. UmiGuy is now doing Final 6. Tato is doing Final 6 as well. Alright, looks like both boyos are doing Final 6 here. I think that that is a smart move by both of them. Smart move by both of them, I think.
Oh, you had to be Gate Guardian. Why? I have one equip in hand, man.
Ooh, very good for UmiGuy there. He got extremely unlucky with getting the Gate Guardian against Labyrinth Mage, but then one card draws another equip. So UmiGuy killing Kapura here. Or not Kapura, Labyrinth Mage, absolutely. Let's see if Tato can get that same luck. Tato not even having to deal with a Gate Guardian here. Don't do that. Yeah, that's good. So it looks like both boys are likely going to be killing Labyrinth Mage first try here. But we'll see. Tato can still get fucked. It's just... Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay, so both boys beating Labyrinth Mage here on their first attempt. That's good.
He went Labyrinth Tank. Oh, you played Wall Shadow. If you had played Labyrinth Tank...
UmiGuy making a small mistake, which is going to let Tato finish the duel first here. Tato also getting an SA POW here, which is worth noting. Tato could potentially win Twin-Headed here. Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, the card, which would be pretty amazing. Doesn't happen often, but definitely could happen here. Crush card only destroys monsters if their attack value is 1500 or higher. So, for example, Crush card will not kill a Millennium Shield because its attack value is under 1500. Meanwhile, Regeki will kill all monsters on the enemy's side, regardless of their attack or defense values. Unfortunately, Tato getting nothing there. So Crush card is pretty much Regeki, except it doesn't kill shields, pretty much. That's, like, when you're in the end game, that's the best way to think of Crush card. It's just a Regeki that doesn't take out shields. Which, in the end game, isn't really that big of a deal anyways. Because when you're in the end game, taking out something that has 3k defense is not a big deal. So yeah. It's pretty much a Regeki in endgame, for the most part. Tato looking pretty good here against Seto second. He might take some direct damage, but not a big deal if he does. He just needs to draw any fusion material and he wins. Will he do it? He does do it. Tato should have the win here. Against Seto 2. Nah, Tato's fine. He should almost definitely win.
Yeah, I mean,
He wins. Yeah, Tato wins 100% now.
Yeah. Did he just do that to me? Fucking straight to
Meanwhile, UmiGuy in some big trouble here.
I just need fusion material.
UmiGuy could potentially lose. Let's see. Oh.
No, it's fucking... Fuck off.
UmiGuy is going to lose unless Seto 2 plays a wall or a magic face down.
I'm fucking dead, dude.
Needs to be a wall. UmiGuy losing to Seto 2. Tato taking a heavy lead now.
Fuck, man.
Tato taking a considerable lead by beating Seto 2 while UmiGuy loses to Seto 2. That is very bad for UmiGuy. Very, very, very bad. I wonder what UmiGuy is going to do now. He's going to go farm Meadow Mage. Interesting. Not sure that is the best move. He might be doing Final 7 now. I think UmiGuy might be deciding to do Final 7 and be farming now until Tato dies in his Final 6 attempt. However, UmiGuy hasn't finished all the mages, so if I were UmiGuy, I would be blitzing the final mage right now and trying to do Final 7, if that is what he's going to do. So I don't really see any universe where farming Meadow Mage right now is the best move. Just my opinion. Yeah, Tato deciding to attack Seto 2 here, which is definitely the smart thing to do. UmiGuy is pretty much giving Tato free time here by doing this Meadow Mage farm. So UmiGuy deciding to fight Meadow Mage here is pretty much free time for Tato. And Tato is taking advantage of that free time by doing an attack against Seto 2, which is very, very smart for Tato. I think Tato's definitely doing the right thing here. Seto 2 attack could potentially be huge for Tato's deck. And even if he doesn't win anything, it's not that much of a time investment, especially since UmiGuy just gave him some time. He gets 2 Meteor Dragons, UmiGuy. And he does have a Red Eyes, so he does have the MBD fusion. But is it worth the time he's giving to Tato? I don't know. Oh, he only got 1 Meteor Dragon. I thought it was 2, but he scrolled back over.
I think I did 15 fusions after all.
It's definitely good, but I think Tato is just overall in a much better position right now. Much, much, much better position. Alright, let's see if this Seto 2 attack paid off here. Even if it didn't, it's fine. I think that's worth remembering. Even if Tato got nothing from that attack, it's still absolutely fine for him. He still has a very comfortable lead over UmiGuy. Tato now moving on to his final mage with Seto 2 down. Meanwhile, UmiGuy doesn't have Seto 2 down and still has another mage. Invigoration for Tato, which absolutely makes that attack worth it. Absolutely was worth the time. Tato having yet another equip over UmiGuy now. That is now 3 equips that Tato has over UmiGuy. Just absolutely huge for Tato. Meanwhile, UmiGuy not winning anything from the Meadow Farm. Is he going to keep doing it? He is going to opt to continue farming Meadow with still another mage to go. And Seto 2 not down. Tato could potentially have multiple attempts at the end game here before ThatUmiGuy even begins to move. Definitely a precarious situation for ThatUmiGuy at this point. Yeah, by farming Meadow, ThatUmiGuy definitely, I think, locked himself into Final 7. But if you're gonna move from Final 7 to from Final 6 because you lost to Seto 2, you would think that you would want to take advantage of the fact that you don't have to fight Seto 2 by instantly moving on to your final mage to try to get to the end game before your opponent does. However, ThatUmiGuy didn't decide to do that, which means not only is he going to be handicapped by the final 7, but he's also going to be handicapped by Tato being at the end game before him. So he has to do Final 7, and he's not even going to get the benefit of Final 7, which is getting to endgame before your opponent. Because in my opinion, the only reason you really do Final 7 is to try to get to the endgame before your opponent does. You know, you have that one Final 7 attempt before your opponent has a chance to attempt it. That is really the only reason you do Final 7 over Final 6, is to potentially beat the game first.
Oh yes, that's why.
I don't even,
Okay.
Oh, I think he got something, but I didn't see anything more than the Skull Knight because his stream lagged there. But it sounds like he was very happy, so he might have gotten MBD there. He did get MBD there.
MBD?
Yeah, with that reaction, yeah. So he gets the MBD and another Skull Knight,
Shit, that's unreal.
which is definitely huge for ThatUmiGuy, but as for, oh, 2, 3? What the fuck happened with the Skull Knights there? He got multiple, he won like 3 Skull Knights there. That's interesting. So you're telling me that ThatUmiGuy's stream lags right at the exact moment where he wins 3 Skull Knights and an MBD? Monka S. Tato's in trouble? Oh no, absolutely not. No, Tato's not really in any trouble right now, honestly.
What are you trying to say?
ThatUmiGuy is still in a good amount of trouble here. If ThatUmiGuy had done the mage first, I feel like he could have been a little bit more comfortable here. It's definitely huge that ThatUmiGuy got the MBD and the Skull Knights, but Tato still has a pretty decent advantage in my opinion, because now ThatUmiGuy is locked into Final 7, which means if ThatUmiGuy doesn't beat the game on his first attempt, then he's going to be bleeding time to Tato every single attempt after that. And B, even if he does beat the Final 7 on his first attempt, Tato is going to be at endgame before ThatUmiGuy is. So if Tato wins on his first attempt, then ThatUmiGuy could beat the Final 7 first try all he wants, but Tato's going to be done first. So Tato still has a pretty heavy advantage here, I would say.
Come on, I need a good first turn.
So Tato now done with the mages, moving on to endgame here.
I have to toss that.
Tato's definitely gonna want to do his best to obviously beat the game on his first attempt, though, just so he can keep that lead. If Tato loses his first attempt here, then it is definitely gonna be scary, because then ThatUmiGuy is gonna have an attempt at the Final 7, and ThatUmiGuy's deck is extremely good, especially with the MBD and the 3 Skull Knights that he has now, not to mention the removal. So it's going to be close, but the most important thing, in my opinion, right now is the fact that Tato, with an incredibly good deck, gets to attempt the Final 6 unopposed. And I think that that is personally huge for Tato. Having uncontested attempts at endgame is a huge game changer. And again, Tato has final 6, UmiGuy has final 7. So if this match goes beyond the first attempt at endgame for both, for both players, then Tato is going to have even more of an advantage at that point, because of the fact that he has final 6. So UmiGuy definitely still has a chance. It's really going to come down to this attempt by Tato and UmiGuy's first final 7 attempt. I think that's what it's going to come down to. And we'll see how it goes from there. So if you're UmiGuy right now, if I was UmiGuy, I would probably be going to Meadow Farm again. Simply because there's no way he's going to be able to catch up to Tato on this attempt. Now, it is a little bit scary because now that UmiGuy has final 7 versus Tato's final 6, he has to account for the extra duel of Labyrinth Mage before every single attempt he does. So he needs to kind of move on one duel ahead of Tato losing in order to keep a lead. But Tato, I don't think, is going to lose in the next few duels with this deck. So I think it would have been a good move for UmiGuy to do like 1 or 2 Meadow Mage duels while Tato is doing his attempt here. Not too many, because if he does too many, then obviously he's not going to be able to get the lead after Tato loses, because again, he has to do Labyrinth Mage. Tato doesn't. Tato can restart quicker, so he has to take that into account, but I still think even with that taken into account, he had time to do 1 or 2 duels. Which could have potentially, again, been game-changing.
Hey, Joe Jones, appreciate the follow, my man.
But let's see how it works out. Alright, so Tato taking down Neku here. No real trouble. Two bad hands in a row for Tato. Yeah, but they don't really matter. All it really means is that he wasted a little bit of time on the first turn of the past 2 duels, which doesn't really mean anything for him. The bottom line is that there is no humanly possible way that UmiGuy can catch up to Tato on this attempt, right? If both Tato and UmiGuy beat the game on this attempt, Tato will win, because Tato will beat the game before UmiGuy in that case. There is really no way that UmiGuy catches up to Tato unless Tato loses. Also, Daniel won with a $5 donation. Thank you so much.
$5 donation received.
Really appreciate it.
Daniel 1. Appreciate your streams, bro. Not much, but at least something. Keep it up. Love.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, Daniel. Thanks so much. Cheers to you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, barring a ridiculously slow duel against somebody, Tato would need to get like a string of really slow duels, while UmiGuy got a string of really fast duels. So, is it possible? Yeah, for UmiGuy to catch up, but is it realistic? No. I don't think realistically UmiGuy has any hope of catching up to Tato.
I don't know what to do here.
Tato faced with a difficult decision here. The question is, what is he going to do? Let's see what he decides to do here.
I'm gonna do this. It's not the best play at all.
He's going to get rid of the Crush card here.
Anyways, now
I think he might regret that room. Nope, not yet. Thank God that wasn't a Megamorph there. Let's see if it pays off for him. Does not. Yikes. Tato in trouble here. This could be UmiGuy's chance to catch up. Like I said, the only way UmiGuy catches up against Tato on this attempt is if Tato loses, which is looking pretty likely right here. So let's see. So Tato is able to now make a 3800 and Magic Lock. So really, Tato should win this duel unless Megamorph is played right here, right now. If Megamorph is played, Tato is screwed. Okay, Tato should win. Yeah, Tato wins. Tato wins. If Tato Regeki's right, Tato! Oh boy. Okay. Well, Tato might not win now. Okay. Luckily, he wasn't punished for that, but that was a very, very horrible move by Tato there. If Tato Regeki last turn, it would have confirmed a win. Like, it would have been an instant 100% chance of winning. However, by not Regekiing, on that turn, Haishin could have played Megamorph on something, which would have been horrible, obviously, for Tato. So yeah, that was, in my opinion, it's misplays like that that are absolutely huge, right? All it takes is one misplay like that to lose your entire match. If Tato got Megamorphed there and lost against Haishin second here, as opposed to winning against Haishin second and potentially beating the game and winning against UmiGuy, like, it's one decision like that that can change everything. No, this is not vanilla. This is 15 card mod. This is speed running to see who finishes the game first. It's a speed run race. There is no way for them to duel one another. This game is on the PlayStation 1. Released in 1999, so there's really no way for them to duel one another. And even if there was, it wouldn't prove anything. It would just prove who got the luckier opening hand, really. But yeah, no. It's a speedrunning tournament. Tato against Seto third. Opening hand is Poopy. It's a moon. It's a black skull for Tato. That's huge. Does he get what he needs, though? He does! Tato getting a 3300 and a Dragon Capture Jar in his hand against Seto third. Tato taking the lead against Seto 3 here. This is huge for Tato. Let's see what Seto third does. It's a sun, but it's a regular Blue Eyes. Again, this is huge for Tato here. He only needs maybe 1 or 2 more turns, and he's good. And with that Dragon Capture Jar in his back pocket, it's looking pretty good. He pretty much needs 1 more turn here, and he's good to go. Let's see what it is. It's a sun. It's an ultimate. No! But Tato does have DCJ, but he needs some equips too. Let's see it. He gets the equips that he needs. Get rid of the Umi, Tato. Umi DCJ. I hope he's not. Okay. God damn it, Tato. I don't know if I would have kept that Umi, boys. I don't know if I would have kept that Umi. I would have gotten rid of that Umi, personally.
Just stay down, let me draw a dragon, and I'll be fine. Stay down.
Let's see what happens here. It's a Pluto with defense! Tato beating Seto third!
winning. I am on my way to Tato now.
Tato beats Seto third, and UmiGuy beats Haishin second. But Tato still, like I said, has still a very comfortable lead. Not only does UmiGuy have to watch the cutscene going into Seto third, but he also has to do the Seto third duel. Meanwhile, Tato's already done with that. If Tato got a very, very, very slow duel against Dark Knight, then and UmiGuy got a very quick Dark Knight, then maybe UmiGuy could pull ahead. But like I said, extremely improbable. I doubt it. He wins the curry box. What?
Curry box. Really?
That's amazing.
DJ.
Like I said, the only way that UmiGuy can still win this, in my opinion, is Tato losing. There is there is technically, you know, Tato just having a really slow Dark Knight and a really slow Nightmare, while UmiGuy has really fast of both, but I just don't see that happening. However, it's looking pretty decent for UmiGuy on Seto third with that MBD. If there is no ultimate played, then that's pretty much a GG. Let's see how it goes. UmiGuy is praying for no ultimate. Will he see it? It's a moon! It's a Gate Guardian. UmiGuy has control of Seto third. Does he draw his Megamorph? He doesn't, but he draws his Widespread. One last turn, and then he should have the duel against Seto third. No ultimate for one more turn. And it will be looking very, very favored for UmiGuy to win. And it's not a top deck. It's another moon. He gets the Widespread down and the DCJ, which protects him against Seto third playing his own MBD. Therefore, UmiGuy will be beating Seto third. How is Tato doing on Dark Knight? I haven't been watching. I don't know what's being played, but Tato has to hurry his ass up here because UmiGuy is getting the dream fast Seto third. This is getting close, boys. It's an MBD. That ain't good. And it's a magic face down and not a trap. Oh, no. Tato doesn't draw what he needs. He's in a little bit of trouble here. He plays the crush card. I think that's a good move here. There's a good chance that another magic or trap is played face down instead of a monster. But it's a monster instead. It's a moon. It's a black skull. Tato just needs fusion material for twin-headed. Does he get it? He does not get it. No. But he does get Regeki. Not looking good for Tato right here. He needs Dark Knight to play a magic here. And it's a monster. No. That could be it for Tato here. Tato is not looking good right here, ladies and gents. This is really bad for Tato. It's not looking good. He does get the draw that he needs, but did he get it quick enough? He's in tremendous fire range, boys. He's in tremendous fire range. Will it happen? Will Tato be taken out of Duelist Kingdom by a tremendous fire? It could happen. It could happen. Maybe that's what's face down. It's not. Oh my God. He's alive. Our boy is alive. Will he survive and win this duel? Is it a reverse trap? It's not. Is it a widespread? Wait, why is he not? Ooh, I don't know about that. UmiGuy winning 2 twin-headeds, but this duel is just insane. Tato, my boy, just Regeki or something. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Yeah, I don't know why Tato didn't attack earlier. Oh, he thinks he's magic locking, but he's not. Stop defense, that kills Tato, I think. Yep, I think that kills Tato here.
I want to kill myself.
It does.
I lost to Dark Knight because he played stop defense.
Yeah, magic locking doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That is very sad. Losing Duelist Kingdom, potentially, to a stop defense. I think that that might potentially be more insane than losing it to a tremendous fire. That is very, very sad misplay for Tato there. But the question is, can ThatUmiGuy take advantage?
Okay, I get through this one.
Alright, ThatUmiGuy winning against Dark Knight for sure here. So the question is, will ThatUmiGuy beat Nightmare, knocking Tato out of Duelist Kingdom? Can ThatUmiGuy finish it? It all comes down to this.
Alright, Harpy's further out. Mystical
Putting in a mystical sand. Very interesting. Here we go. He gets a Megamorph! Twin-headed and Regeki! It's looking like it's over.
Megamorph and the twin.
Even if there is an ultimate, unless there's two, Umi has this here. Let's see. It's an MBD! ThatUmiGuy almost definitely winning and being one of your Duelist Kingdom finals and another equip! He only needs one more equip to kill an ultimate. Fuck Regekiing an ultimate. ThatUmiGuy's close to killing one. Raw power. With the Regeki in the back pocket, I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. It's a top deck, but what kind of top deck? It's an MBD. And that's it. And that's it. With the widespread ruin, that is it. There is now no real way Tato can, or ThatUmiGuy can lose. The winner is ThatUmiGuy. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Heartbreaking loss for Tato. And one hell of a triumphant win for ThatUmiGuy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
GG, man.
I wanted to watch
That's fucking
the
shit.
thing that I did on Dark Knight.
Boy, played top deck then. He went to blue.
Unbelievable. And he gets an SA POW, by the way. Tato waiting one turn to attack and getting stopped defensed.
If I kill the black school,
Meanwhile, ThatUmiGuy winning
red eye, the blue eyes would have won.
with an SA POW against Nightmare. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
GG, man.
Very tilted on
Oh yeah, the BCD. That's right, because it was widespread face down. That's right, yeah. That is definitely heartbreaking. GG ThatUmiGuy. GG Tato. Ya boys played a good game. Ya boys played one hell of an entertaining game. GG's to both of you. That was one of the most entertaining races I've watched in a very, very, very long time. So, yeah, so many rare drops as well. We saw Harpy's Pet Dragon from High Mountain, which is a 2. We saw, obviously, Red Eyes, which isn't that rare, but still. Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. It's truly amazing. I think you guys got to give it up for both Tato and UmiGuy here. They played one hell of an entertaining match. I don't think anybody here can deny how incredibly entertaining that is. And I think that you guys need to go follow both Tato and UmiGuy on Twitch. They are amazing players of Forbidden Memories. They are streaming Forbidden Memories all the time, so you always have lots of good content to watch. So honest to God, guys, go follow both Tato and UmiGuy. I am putting both of their Twitch links in both of my chats right now. Go give them a follow. Go give them support. Because at the end of the day, all I did was sit here with my thumb up my ass talking while those two guys actually had to play a very high intensity, tension-filled finals match. So the real entertainment was from those guys. So go follow them, okay? And give them some support. Watch their streams. They're amazing guys. Just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable match.
Perdón, Dodge. Estaba jugando una carrera contra otra persona y perdí, entonces ya dejo de jugar.
So I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go check on something really quick. That will kind of determine where we go from here. I just gotta check on some shit. So I will be right back. But go be cool. I'll be right back. Oh, is Tato offline? Tato is offline now. Okay. I will turn up UmiGuy's audio and be right back.
Hell yeah. So ThatUmiGuy wins, crap. What do you mean? God damn. Oh, I've got to beat randoms twice. Oh, that's gonna be bad. God. Bear 212. Appreciate the follow, man. Man, that was some crazy, crazy stuff. If any of you boys in my chat or in Marcus's chat want to ask any questions, maybe question why I did certain things, just in case. Because I'll stick around. I'm pretty sure Marcus will jump in the stream and jump in the call when he gets back. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I'm so glad I did those Meadow duels when I did. Fucking hell. Insane. That MBD generally came out clutch. I'm so glad I got that.
Alright, boys, I'm back. So here's what we're going to do here. I need to drive Farrell to work really quickly. So I'm going to go do that now. And then once I get back, I think that I will do another stream of, I think we might do a 15 card mod race, like for fun. Not sure yet, but I definitely have to go drive Farrell now. So outside of that, I will likely be back on stream in about 30 minutes to an hour. And when I am, hopefully it'll be some FM. So we will definitely see. So thank you guys for watching. This has been an amazing match to commentate over. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, please go follow Tato and UmiGuy on Twitch. Do it now. They are good boys. They are entertaining boys, and they are the reason that you guys just got all of that entertainment. So make sure you go follow them. If you watched me and you enjoyed that and you're subbed to me, then you should be subbed to the people who are actually providing the content in that stream, which wasn't me, but them. So please do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I will be back in a little bit, most likely to play some FM. If not, if I can't get a race going, then I'll probably stream something else. Maybe some Monster Hunter Rise, maybe some Binding of Isaac Repentance. I don't know, but something else for sure. The bottom line is I will definitely be back streaming in a little while. Just not sure what it's going to be yet. So I'll see you guys then. Like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace, and bye-bye.